sell him like a million times in this format. Ray of Disillusion. Um,
Yeah.
Infinity times Dan Stella has blown me out with that card. So, main deck enchantment removal is the realist in this format, so that is very possible. However, there's some times where your opponent just doesn't have it and you just kill them, right? So,
Yeah. At 3 mana, this is just it's worth the risk. More than worth the risk.
I think you're wrong, Ben. Like, this card is a 5/5 for 3. 5/5 with evasion for 3. There's sometimes when your opponent hasn't played anything until turn 4. Like, that's just so wrong. Like, this card is insane. Nightmarish End is the next card. It is 2 and a black for an instant. Target creature gets -X, where X is the number of cards in your hand. So
This is like Warp Physique.
it's very similar
Yeah.
to Warp Physique.
Well, it's -X.
Which is more relevant, right? But it also costs 1 more than Warp Physique.
I don't know. Every time I saw someone like top deck a Warp Physique with no cards in hand at Hellbent, it was hilarious.
That's hilarious.
You know,
That's
you just
true.
gotta like wait a couple turns and not cast anything, and then you can use it. But
Oh, you hoard lands, man. Always hoard
it's like
lands.
B-minus,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
It's actual hard removal. Like I'm not gonna go below a B. Like
yeah, I mean, if you're just casting this card on turn, no,
Yeah, but like
you're right. If you're just casting this card on turn 3, it kills whatever you're casting it at, right? Like,
Yeah.
so yeah,
it's instant speed too. It's hard removal at instant speed. I'm not like. I guess it's
this
hard
could
removal. With
this
most
could
of the
actually
game.
this could actually kill many of the X4 gods, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. Well, Malruz, you're actually, I don't think you're right about that because -X is more relevant. Because using it offensively doesn't make a ton of sense. Like, it's okay, but you could just use this as a combat trick. Even if you're not, like, say, like,
Yeah.
there's a 5/5, you're giving it -3, and just blocking with your 3/3. That's actually way better, right? So it's more relevant in that way too. Even if you're only casting it for like -2 at some point, it's still a good combat trick. Would you rate this card? B minus? Yeah, that's fine. I think that's relevant. Nyx Infusion. 2 and a black for an aura. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 as long as it's an enchantment. Otherwise, it gets -2/-2. So this is kind of like a build around card a little bit, right? So if you're like if you're kind of like picking up enchantment creatures and whatever, it's like pretty sweet, right? If you're not, then it's less good. But it could also be used as removal on your opponent's creatures. Like, I don't know. It's like narrowly flexible, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes
I
it's
don't-
not
would
gonna
you-
line up with what you want to do with it.
Yeah.
Right.
Would you ever actually play a card that was just +2/+2 to target creature? For 3?
I mean, you play Feral Invocation, right?
Yeah, that is flash though. It's kind of relevant.
Yeah, it is relevant. But I'm just saying, like, it's like
Because there are 0 heroic creatures that are enchantment creatures. So this is only
that's true.
ever going to be +2/+2. So like that, like it I still think the card's fine / good because it is flexible, but it's not like the positive side of this card is not very good.
Yeah, you're right. C plus is fine. I think B minus is a little aggressive, Ben. Okay. Next card.
I know how to make an heroic enchantment creature, by the way.
Ooh.
Arbiter of the Ideal.
Arbiter of the Ideal. You're right. So powerful.
You got me. You got me.
You got me.
Okay, next card. Farika's Chosen. Black for it's just Typhoid Rest. It's a snake, right?
It's Black Sedge Scorpion.
1/1 Death Touch for 1.
1/1 Death Touch for 1. It's Black Sedge Scorpion, right?
Black Sedge Scorpion.
I like this card a lot. The card is very good. But I would say it goes. So I mean, you know, if you can now play the game, Dan Stella, of how many Sedge Scorpions can I have in my deck? Because
Oh,
you
infinite.
Green Black Sedgy.
green black
Yeah.
Sedge Scorpions only. So powerful.
I would play 8. I'd probably play more than 8. How many of these would I play? So I will issue a challenge to myself. I will draft a deck that is only Dirtle Death Touch
Oh,
and things to make them bigger.
that's powerful. I like it. I like it already.
Yeah, I think that card's worse than Sedge Scorpion just because Black already has this card.
Has a slightly better. The Baleful Eidolon is slightly better, but now you get more Baleful Eidolons.
Oh my god, what if you drafted a deck that was only Baleful Eidolons, Sedge Scorpions, Farika's Chosen, and
And your opponent plays the Black Archetype.
oh
Oh no!
no, anything with that? Too good. All right.
No, you would take all of them because A, they have Death Touch, and B, you hate draft them from your opponents trying to
Volley.
and like destroy your perfect draft deck.
Oh man,
Jund Lightning Volley.
dude, Jund Lightning Ball. You're right. So Urzico has the classic 2-for-1 yourself. Yes, green black Sedge Scorpion in time to
You
feed.
gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep. Sometimes you just have to 2-for-1 yourself on purpose. Yep, real life. So let's go with the next card. Freak is Chosen, being a B- is fine. Returned Reveler, 1 in a black for a zombie satyr. So this guy has maximum flavor. When Return Reveler dies, each player puts the top 3 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard, and he is a 1/3. So 1/3 for 2. So he is like the epitome of Omen Speakers that I don't want to play, right?
Yeah.
He has no. It's not upside. He's just a 1/3 for 2, right? So it's probably not very good. I definitely see this definitely makes many decks, but it's definitely not good.
The thing is,
Yeah,
the blue black deck already has a ton of good 2-drops.
Yeah.
Have Return Phalanx, Shipwreck Singer, and Baleful Eidolon.
Yeah. There's like
I
other
think
things.
you only feel okay main decking this in like the green black graveyard synergy deck.
Probably. So yeah, I mean C is not. I don't think this is a C. I think it's a C.
Yeah, I only
for
wrote
sure.
that specifically for what I just said. It's like C- is what I think the actual grade is. I put a C there just because I have the added clause that it could be good with the red green deck.
Green the black green deck.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, next card is Ritual of the Returned. 3 and a black instant. Exile target creature card from your graveyard. Put a black zombie creature token onto the battlefield. Its power is equal to the card's power, and its toughness is equal to that card's toughness. So this card is like very hit or miss, right? Because I mean, it's narrow in the fact that you have to have a creature in your graveyard, and you also have to have a creature with like high power and toughness for this card to be good, right? Like it has to be higher than like 3/3, right?
I mean, this is basically instant speed zombify, lose all abilities, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So is that good is the question.
I think that's pretty good.
I think it's fine. You
What
can
did you
probably
rate this
like
as?
eat an opponent's attacker.
Yeah, he said C plus. I think
Unfortunately, there's not a lot of enablers for this card, right?
there's also not like a lot of big guys with drawbacks that you could play and then like get back early, right?
Oh yeah, just to have a big thing.
Yeah, like a huge fat guy. So I don't know. It's okay, but it's not that good. I think it's decent. That's what I think it is.
Yeah, C plus is probably maybe ambitious, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's probably insane in the black green deck once again.
Yeah.
All right, so we get another excellent card, a vanilla card with lots of flavor text. I believe I'm gonna story read the flavor text. It's gonna be great. So the next card is Rotted Hulk. It is 3 and a black for a 2/5 vanilla elemental. The Hulk rose from the sea and loomed over the champion. Pinned beneath the twisting rotted planks of wood was the body of Keleros, the helmsman of her former crew, and beside him was the captain, Photine, the Theriad. So it's very exciting. So that's pretty much it. This is like -1 toughness for a -1 mana Catacomb Slug.
It's a better Pillarfield Ox.
Yeah, it's better Pillarfield Ox. What was the 2/5 for 5 in M14? The blue one? Armored.
Oh, the Armored
Cankrix.
Cankrix.
Armored Cankrix. This is
Cankrix.
1 less than Armored Cankrix, right? This is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think this card's
It's also It's also a thing made out of rotted sunken ship planks.
Yeah.
Like how sweet is that?
Yeah.
What else can you say about vanilla creatures?
Alright. I think we're moving on from the vanilla creature, right? Alright. So... Silence the Believers. This card is going to be played in multiple formats. Card's pretty good. It's two black for an instant. It also has Strive for 2 and 1 more black. Exile any number of target creatures and all auras attached to them. So in limited, this card is insane, right?
Yeah, this is the answer
Absolutely.
to Ultron that I've been waiting for.
So this card is the actual nut. The A is correct. So
Straight up A.
Yep, straight A. This card is the actual nut. No question.
I like how they tacked on Strive to it too.
Yep,
Yeah, just for the giggles.
yep. So if you're
Dude, you have Thaumaturge out. Make this cheaper. Kill more of their things.
you get to pay Murder and then Doomblade, right? So mana
Yeah.
wise, powerful. So 7 mana, kill 3, exile 3 guys forever, and all things attached to them. It's pretty solid. But
That probably wins you the game.
only takes 2 rares, no big deal.
And you have Nykthos in play.
And you have Nykthos in play. You're
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
With
absolutely.
10
Why
black
wouldn't you?
mana.
With 10 Devotion to Black, so you can just cast it 4 times. Alright, now, yep, A is correct. There's nothing really more to say about that card except how insane it is. Next one. This is actually maybe one of my favorite arts in the set because it's just so
It is sweet
hilarious. At first,
Whose fist is that?
yeah, I mean, at first doesn't the fist kind of look like a thong? Doesn't it look like like it
Dead
looks
ass.
like dead ass, man? All right, so Spiteful Blow, 4 black for a sorcery, destroy target creature and target land. Like, this card's great. I like the target land more than I like the loses 2 life of what is it? Sip of Hemlock.
Yeah, I think this is better than that as well.
Because the land thing is like super relevant sometimes, right? Like they have like 1 of a certain mana source or something. It was pretty sweet. So yeah, I like this card and it's great, and the art is fantastic. So, you know, plus points to Jason Chan. All right, next card. Oh wait, what did you rate this card?
I gave it B
Spiteful
minus.
Blow.
Minus.
Okay, yep, that's fine.
Yeah, the only thing that's bad about this card is you have to have 2 targets. So if you just cast Armageddon, you can't kill the creature.
Oh no!
Oh no, the Armageddon.
If they have no
Oh,
lands,
There's
you
like
can't target
8
their
of those
creature.
cards in this format too. Holy crap! Why did I not see that? This is
Wait,
like an
If
app.
you're playing against QQ,
There's 8 Armageddons in
you
there.
don't have lands.
Yeah, there's like 8 Armageddon. So did you read them all?
Oh yes, you're right. All right, so next, moving on. Squelching Leeches, 2 black for a leech. It is star. Its power and toughness are equal to the number of swamps you control. So this is an uncommon nightmare,
Ground Nightmare.
ground nightmare, dirtle nightmare.
Yeah.
So in limited specifically, this card is less than optimal.
Ground Nightmare seems good to be.
Ground nightmare is fine,
Full
but it
mana.
depends on how many swamps you're playing. This often will be like a
Yeah.
I mean, Air Nightmare is 6 mana, right?
yes, but it's also air, right? So
It's also air.
so even when you cast it as like a 4/4 flyer for 6, it's still pretty good, right? Like if this on turn 4 is like a 2/2, like
It's going to be most of
Right.
the time, right? Like Hill Giant seems optimistic.
even 3/3, right, is pretty
Yeah.
slick or optimistic. Like unless you're just like somehow drafting mono black, this card's pretty bad.
You could end up like almost mono black. It happens a lot.
Yeah, you
Because
could.
there are like
Yeah,
whole-
and that's why I gave it I think I gave it a C plus on the top end because of that, but it's still not very good.
It's still not good. I mean, because even if you're casting it as a 4/4 on turn 4 for 4, like with all swamps in play, right? It's just
I mean,
like,
you're gonna lead with like your Disciple. Or, well, you could lead with this, and into Disciple, into Gary.
oh god, we're living in steep magical dream world right
I don't
here.
know. I like this card.
The card's fine. I think the card is very playable in standard once we have some rotation here.
There's no way that's Magical Dreamland either. Those are like commons.
But you're only opening 1 pack though.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to like almost open the Gary, right? Because like people are gonna taking that shit. Whew. All right. Next. This art is freaky as hell. Thought Render Lamia. 4 black black for a Lamia creature. It's an enchantment creature. It's a 5/3. And it has Constellation. Each opponent discards a card. So that Constellation would be awesome on a creature that comes into play
Yeah.
4 turns earlier than this creature
Yeah, it
does.
didn't cost 6.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that ability is actually irrelevant, and a 5/3 for 6 is pretty poor. So I'm not a fan of this card. I think it's pretty bad. I will likely never play this card.
Yeah, I generously gave it a C-, but it's easily a D range.
I think it's like a D plus.
Yeah, this card's pretty lame, yeah.
It's pretty lame. Oh, too powerful. Way too powerful. Alright, next card. Tormented Thoughts. 2 and a black for a sorcery. As an additional cost to cast this card, sacrifice a creature. Target player discards a number of cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power. Alright. So I've thought about trying to like make this card good in standard. So the best thing that I can imagine is you 2 for 3ing yourself by turn 2 spike gesturing someone, and then turn 3 playing this card and making them discard 3, right? That's like the best thing I can imagine doing with this card.
And it's this. Imagine how much better this would be if it was an instant, though.
Oh my god, it would be insane.
Like, this is one of those cards I look at, I'm like, man, this is so bad, but if it was an instant, it'd be like
an alternate
extremely good. And like, it's just a huge difference.
Yeah, but Ben, by the time that you're mind twisting someone with this card, like you're sacrificing a creature like with like they have 4 cards and you're sacrificing like a 4 power creature, when you just like probably rather have your 4 power creature, like if you're both gonna have like no cards in hand, it's pretty bad. I don't know.
Oh, but what if they pin down one of your guys and it's useless? So you can sack that one.
Equal to the power of sacrifice creature.
Yeah, I mean, if this set had like Regathan Firecat, that was the 4.
Oh
for
my
3,
god,
right?
yeah, the
Yeah.
5, was it 4/1 or 5/1?
4/1.
Oh my god, yeah.
three.
The best one's probably one I'd pass is a 5/2 for 4, right?
Yeah, 5/2 for 4. Yeah, that's real. No, I think this card's bad overall.
Yeah, I think it's bad. I give it a D.
Yep. Alright, next. Worst Fears. Worst Fears is a 7 and a black. So our first 8 mana Dirtle sorcery. You control target player during that player's next turn. Exile Worst Fears. So let's just go with we have to somehow get what's that card? Arcanist. What's the Arcanist, right? You can put it like an instant or sorcery, right? Or is it only an instant? No, it's only an Elite Arcanist is only an instant.
Yeah.
No, doesn't work.
So my worst fear is not getting my turn taken by my opponent. My worst fear is opening this card.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Accurate. Your
Accurate.
mythic spot was stolen by this.
This is very similar to opening Descendant to Madness. What mythic from last
Card's
set?
better than this card, right?
Yeah, what mythic from last set was so bad? Oh, look, Steed's back. Real. Man, Steed literally has maybe the best name I've ever seen on Twitch chat. Possibly. Very close. Very close.
So black overall, pretty shitty, right? It's got some bomb removal spells, I guess.
Yeah, it's
There's
got
some
so much
baby
good
removal
removal.
spells.
Is really all it is. And then like decent filler for decks that existed, so it's not awful, but it's not great.
Yeah, I don't even know if I like the filler that much.
Yeah.
Well, Bloodcrazed Hoplet's pretty good at common.
Yeah. I mean, it's got like insane removal, right? Black's got like all these insane
Yeah.
removal spells, but that's pretty much it. Okay. Are we ending on red here?
Yeah, I think now would be a good time to stop. It's almost midnight.
That seems real.
Are we continuing tomorrow or Thursday?
I think Al said Thursday.
Do you
That's
want to try
fine.
for Thursday, Stella?
If we do Thursday, it'll have to probably be 9 o'clock that we start.
Oh, that's even better for me.
What did he say?
Yeah, that is better for Matt. Because I'll be playing. I have a
So
racquetball at 7:30,
It has
so I
be
should be
9
ready to go
o'clock
by
if we
9.
started on
Yeah.
Thursday. So if we go with that, right, then we have red, we have green, and then we just have like
yeah,
the.
I mean, it's gonna take a little bit.
No, it's not that many. There's not that many multicolor or artifacts.
It's less than a regular color, I
It's
think.
less than a color. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a little bit less than what we did today, right? And
Yeah.
you guys did all of white without me. I came in at the end of white, right? Or like half, like a third of the way through blue, actually.
Yeah, yeah.
So, okay. I mean, that's fine with me. Thursday seems fine. And then Friday is the pre-release. OMG. So Stella, did you say something about like not being able to do pre-release?
Yeah, I have a friend of mine is having a wedding this weekend in my hometown.
Oh, is that real?
So I'll be home, and well, I'll be in my hometown rather, all weekend.
Oh man, I can't wait to.
So I might be able to catch like a Sunday pre-release at a store down there, but I won't be here.
Oh, we'll miss you.
I know.
Who else am I gonna battle for first place, man? Alright, I can't wait to review Bearer of the Heavens. You guys can't start without me because I want to review this card. Can't wait.
Oh no, we can start with green if you really want to do red.
No, it's fine.
Especially since red is awful, and you might have a good time talking about how bad these cards are.
That's true. I will have a really good time talking about how bad these cards are.
We'll go in order of mana cost, converted mana cost.
Ooh,
so when you get here,
Oh, it's powerful. It's
Yeah.
so powerful. Wow. Yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait. It's gonna be great.
so what if you use that black sacrifice card to make them discard with Bear of the Heavens?
Oh, wow, that's what someone else said earlier. So
You're the only one with cards left. That's so crazy.
Wow. If you already cast a 10/10 for 8, I'm pretty sure you're either winning or losing the game right there. Too
It's
powerful.
like you just Karn ultimated basically.
Oh man, Karn Ultimate, you right. So Alex Bianchi and I were brewing. So we were brewing about playing Bear of the Heavens with Underworld what is it? Rescue from the Underworld. So when you sack it to rescue from the Underworld, all their permanents go away, and then during your upkeep you get a 10/10 and something else, and then the next turn you just win the game. And even better for me is I thought, what if it's 2 Bearer of the Heavens? What if you cheat a Bearer of the Heavens into play with like an Obsidian's Aid, right? And then you rescue your other Bearer from the Bearer of the Heavens, so that you destroy all permanents and you have 2 10s in play, and then you instantly kill your opponent.
Seems
What
pretty
you
good.
do, you rescue Bear of the Heavens and Kiki Jiki.
Oh my god, you're right. Bearer of the Heavens Kiki
And
Jiki
if-
combo.
Then you stack your triggers.
Wow, you're right.
And you get another turn to attack for 20 more.
Oh my god, that's insane. That is insane. Ben, I'm pretty sure Saturday I have to work all day because we have black belt testing. So I'll probably be at some store on Sunday. I'm not sure which. I kind of want to just go play Legacy. Like playing limited like is all really exciting, but I don't really care to play like with a bunch of bads. So I kind of want to play Legacy on Sunday.
You don't-
Iron Man
You
challenge.
don't like to be
worth
breaking
it?
bads?
Not worth it.
I mean, are you trying? Are you going for it? Do you have all that time?
I have infinite time.
I guess so.
At the time.
So, I mean, that means you'd have to play the pre-release midnight at
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Oh man, these life being zombies is too powerful.
I don't know. Pre-release doesn't really excite me that much because of the stupid color packs. I hate them.
Yeah, I hate the color packs too. I just want to play real things.
But you get to play against the Super Wingsteed countless times.
Ben, the only legacy deck that I almost have built, like a second legacy deck that I almost have built is Belcher. So.
You play goblins without ports. Portless
yeah.
goblins.
Portless goblins is too powerful. Oh man. Oh, don't you have like Restoration Angel and Thalia main deck too?
I mean, goblins isn't even good with ports. So
Oh, it's so real. That's so real.
does it get better without the ports?
Maybe.
No?
Maybe. With planes instead of ports.
Vomit.
Yes, planes instead of ports. Too powerful. Nope.
I also have Legacy Affinity, which is modern Affinity with Artifact Lands.
With Antezeret. Yep, so real. Dude, I'm pretty sure that you could just win Legacy playing like whatchamacallit, like Splinter Twin. Like, I'm surprised like Splinter Twin isn't like played in Legacy. You just like play like all the free counter spells, right? And like just win the game.
You still need Force of Wills.
Yeah, just put Force of Wills in the deck, no big deal.
How's he gonna get Force of Wills?
I don't know, just borrow some forces, no big deal. No big deal. Oh man, I'm so glad I got home for this. This was really fun. Super entertaining. I love calling cards bad because all these cards are bad.
Not all these cards are bad.
I mean, man. Dude, do you remember how good Blade Tusk Spore was in M13?
It was also pretty good in Zendikar.
Card is the nut.
I do not think it's going to be very good in this format, though.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah.
It's fine. It's just like
Hill Giant's
it's
like
so
really bad.
slow.
It'll definitely be worse than it was in the other two sets.
Yeah, it has to be.
So, yeah, I guess we shouldn't start reviewing these cards though. I was like about to start talking
No.
about
I'm
these
probably
other
gonna
cards.
Nimbus
You-
Naya
you-
up that Blade Tusk Spore.
Many times.
You
so,
also missed White, Matt, and White had all the good cards.
Yep, that's real.
They have to block it with a dragon, basically.
Yeah, look, I'm like scrolling up through White, and it has like infinite bees, and bees are pretty good.
How do you block a flying Blade Tusk Spore? You need
Uh,
a dragon. You have to have a dragon.
Font of Vigor. Not sure if I would even run this with 18 Sun Bonds and 45 cards with Constellation. Real. So real.
F for font.
Yep.
Just remember that.
Just
do
remember
font.
that.
It's F for font.
Where's the chariot? Where's your
Dawnbringer Charioteers, right there.
Really? This is only a B plus?
Yeah, it still needs help.
Yeah, A is bomb.
Card's insane.
A is cards that
A is
will
win the
win the
game on its
game
own.
if it's the only thing you play.
Yeah.
In my
A
mind,
is Elspeth.
like that's what an A is. Like an A plus is Elspeth, and like A minus is like a Foreign Overlord. That's like my Theros boundary.
Oh my god, how is a Abhorrent Overlord an A minus? The card's been awful anytime I've ever played it, but every time here's the thing. Every time I've ever cast that card, it's been the worst card here.
One Overlord is sweet, man.
But every time I've ever had it cast against me, my opponent has some way to generate tokens and kill everything on my side of the board.
It's like Air Grade Titan.
So, not real. Anyway. Oh, no. Sorry, I wasn't thinking of Abhorrent Overlord. I was thinking
Eater of
of
Hope?
Eater of Hope. Sorry, I was
Oh
thinking
no,
of
that
Eater of
card's
Hope.
not good.
Yeah,
That card's
No.
way worse.
Yeah, that card's not very good. Yeah.
I don't know. Who's Mal K Raid? Is that actual Mal? No, it's not Mal. Who's that?
No, that's not now.
He says, so I know Alex. Who else is here? I have no idea who that person is.
Scott?
Scott
Kernu?
Kernu? Oh, God. Real life. Oh, the most powerful mage. So, I think... What did I miss anything else exciting? Were there any other A's?
No.
No?
The King. Well, I guess you were here for that.
Yeah, he was here
Yeah,
for
I was
that.
here for
Yeah,
black.
this
I didn't
this
think
set
they
doesn't
had
have a
something.
lot of like ridiculous bombs. It also doesn't have a lot of really bad cards though.
Oh, man.
Red is pretty lousy, but like most of these are playable.
Oh, man. We didn't go in depth
Alright.
about God Hunter Octopus and the
We
map.
gotta go back since Matt missed it. We gotta examine the Zack Stella artwork.
Oh,
Oh,
You know
man.
what Zack Stella did?
nope.
You don't?
Get it at
man.
me. Is it a good
Well,
card?
This one
we
right
didn't
here.
we didn't give praise to
Okay.
the
Just
good
look at the
one,
artwork
though.
alone and the card name.
So
What do you think about this card?
that
This card artwork by Zack Stella.
I think it's great. This card is awesome.
You like this artwork?
This artwork is hilarious.
Piece? You like this piece by Zack Stella?
I love this piece by
This
Zack Stella
piece.
Why?
because it's hilarious. It's really bad, but it's hilarious. So we need to find Dan Stella a foil aerial formation, right?
Yep.
ASAP. What other Zack Stella cards
I mean,
are here?
QQ's gonna draft them all, so good
the
luck.
red font, The red font is Zack Stella, and the black return zombie thing, which is like probably in the same set.
Air Formation's actually a good card.
This card, Ritual of Returned.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it does look pretty
oh,
good.
that one's by him. Nice.
It does look
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah, you're right. And then we said the red fonts.
Yeah, the red font is just kind of plain. It's not good or bad. It's just a boring art piece.
Yeah, I see. Are those the only 3 Zack Stellas in this?
Yeah, and the zombie token for Ritual, but
Oh, is that in here somewhere?
it's on Daily MTG, I think.
Which card?
He said the zombie token is also Zack Stella.
No, tokens aren't in there.
Okay. That's kind of cool that they let the artist do the card and the token for it.
That's generally how it is, but sometimes it's not.
That's pretty sweet. Yeah, the font's fine. It seems okay. I like it.
All right. Well, I suppose we should end this.
We're ending our stream now.
Yeah.
Ba-dum.
Snap it off.
All right.
Thanks
See you
for
later,
watching,
everybody.
everyone. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
thanks.
Thursday night we're gonna be back. Hopefully.
Riku of 2 Reflection signing off.
And Dan Constellation.
Dan
Constellation.
Yes, Dan Constellation.
Did you get that? Did you see that, Dan? You see that
No.
earlier?
No.
No. Okay.
I didn't
Now
see
you
that.
know.
Now I know. I don't think I'm a better man for it, though.
All right. Peace out.